bunch of heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, 666, coming at you with another comic book haul video. Man, I hope everybody out there is doing good. I thought I'd get one more one more haul video out before the end of the year. This will probably be it. And I'll probably be dropping this Christmas Day. I'm sure everybody will be too busy to check me out, but it'll be there whenever you're ready. And check this out. For my last video of 2021, man, I'm throwing everything at you guys but the kitchen sink. We're going to start out. I think I might show some things from Walmart. Then I'm going to show some stuff that I got from Half Price Books. We're going to follow it up with, let me see. Yeah, I had a little show, a little dealer show a couple weeks ago. And we're going to wrap it up with some stuff that I picked up from the LCS and just some stuff I've ordered online, man. I got a lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff. This is going to be a long one, but we saved the best for last, I think. So buckle up. If you can't watch it all the way through the first time, just finish it up when you can. So before I really get off into this, I want to bring this book up. I found this book, a couple more just hanging out. It was interesting. This book called Little Heat a couple weeks ago. And I don't know if you guys remember. Well, those that are following me probably do. I talked about this a couple videos ago. A while ago I talked about this. Months ago, as a matter of fact. So it was kind of cool to see this bad boy heat up. So we've got Contest of Champions, #1. And this is heating up because of that white fox. Found a couple more of these. They're still out there. They are still out there. This is the variant. Let's do this. Check this out. This is that Wizard magazine number 90, I believe. Awesome Michael Turner cover. The reason why I picked this up, I've shown this before. This free Wizard special edition. We got an early appearance of Yelena Belova. Check it out. She's killing it. She was definitely what was up on Hawkeye. I think she stole the show. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you should check it out. She was awesome in that. Like I said, I got a lot to show, but I'm going to try and keep this moving as quickly as possible. But I thought I would, like I said, I want to throw a little bit of everything in this video. And it just keeps getting better and better. So let's start off with a Marvel Walmart combo pack. So you just never know what you're going to find in these things. I'm not expecting anything too over the top, but, this has been fun. I've enjoyed opening these. Really. So I got more stuff to open, but here's the 7th. We've got Empire #1. The Thing and Iron Man. So we've got 2 3-packs, and then the 7th one they stuff in the middle. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything too over the top, but I just thought this would be a good way to start the video. So we got Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon, number 1. Okay, Fantastic Four, Future Foundation, number 1. And of course, no Walmart pack would be complete without a lenticular. This is that She-Hulk Legacy, number 159. All right. Looks like we got Alien number 1, a variant. Empire number 5. Man, these are going back. And House of M number 1. Oh, that's kind of dope. A sketch cover. All right, not bad. I thought I'd open one of these. I found another one. This, of course, is that Walmart variant, Moon Knight number 3, the first appearance of Hunter's Moon. I didn't open up my other ones, so I thought this would be kind of cool to open this up and see what they put in here. If I can get it open. There we go. So, like I said, this is that Walmart variant, Moon Knight number 3, first appearance of Hunter's Moon. Okay, Star Wars Darth Vader number 14, The Blade Behind the Curtain. Well, that's kind of different. What is that? Oh, this must be one of those where they tore the cover off. Or maybe it does come like that. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Sinister War number 2. All right, let's jump in these books I got from half. Let's jump into these comics that I got from Half Price Books. Up first, we've got Avengers West Coast number 52. I think I've talked about this book before, but I wanted to bring it up. This is the book that sent me down that rabbit hole, man. That whole deal with trying to find out what happened with Mephisto and how Franklin Richards ended up destroying him. Well, you find out right here, you have the origin of Wanda's kids, her twins. And what they tell in this book that Master Pandemonium, I think he was like an actor or something, but he gets in an accident and he loses both his arms. Well, Mephisto comes to him and makes a deal with him. He agrees to give his arms back to him, but he also makes him think that he took his soul. And he told him the only way to get his soul back was he had to go and find the missing pieces. Well, what he was actually searching for was the missing pieces of Mephisto's soul. That star that you see on his chest, that 5-pointed star, every time he finds a missing piece, one of the angles fills in. Well, like I said, you find out that in Fantastic Four 277, that's the book I was talking about. You find out that Franklin Richards ends up destroying him, but you find out in this book that evil can never truly be destroyed, and he was able to manifest himself back, but he wasn't complete. He wasn't whole, but he was too weak to go out and find the rest of the pieces of his soul for himself. So he put Master Pandemonium up to it. Like I said, he tricked him into thinking that he had to go out and regain his own soul. And like I said, this is where I got that from. This sent me down that rabbit hole after watching WandaVision, because I was like, everybody thought that Mephisto was going to show up, but it just never happened. So, what was the deal? Why not? We knew that her kids played a major role in that, but it just didn't happen. So, like I said, once I started digging into it, doing a little research, this is the book that kicked it off, man. So, up next, we've got Witchblade number 5. There's no spec on this. It's just a beautiful Michael Turner cover. I also found Witchblade number 6. That's just Michael Turner. He was the man, no doubt about it. That cover's just dope. Still piecing these together. This is Health Shock number 4. I just grabbed this. I like the cover. We've got Black Knight number 4. Another cover by for me that I thought was interesting. We've got The Last Gang in Town number 1. I don't know, just something about that cover drew me in. Speaking of covers, we've got The Last Sons of America number 1. Another interesting cover, so I just picked it up. Found a nice little run here of the Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is number 1. This came out in 2015. In this, we have the first appearance of Nadine Hassan, who later becomes, I believe, Glyph. Like I said, I got a nice little run from Half Price Books. They also had number 2. And in this issue, I believe you see the first appearance of her brother, Naveed Hassan. They also had number 3. Number 4. I believe there's something to this. Number 5. And number 6. This is The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, number 4. This came out in 2015 also. We've got the first appearance of Annie Mae Parker as Spiderling. You guys already know what this is. I've shown it before. This is the first time we see Superman in the black suit. I've also shown this before. I keep finding this thing, man. Green Arrow number 13. As well as this, a book I didn't think I would find, but now I keep finding it. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers number 41. We've got Brightest Day number 10. This came out in 2010. We've got the first appearance of Destron and the possible first cover appearance of New Aqualad. And the last book I got from Half Price Books is this X-Force number 126. Just a dope cover appearance of Death. I've shown this before also. Found another one. Let me grab my next stack. This is just a cover by for me. I like the way it looked. It reminded me, I think it might be Adam Hughes. But we've got Project Superpowers, Wizard 1/2. They also had number 0. This might be a Matina. This is definitely Adam Hughes. Another 0, Project Superpowers number 0. I think this is part of a connecting cover. Project Superpowers number 0, Chapter 2. And Chapter 2 Prelude. Like I said, just cover buys for me. Shown this before. We've got Leave It to Chance. Well, I've shown number 1. I talked about it a couple of videos ago, but this is the free comic book day. Just a cover by. We've got the Imaginaries number 1. Just weird enough. I said, let me go ahead and pick this up. And number 2. Oh, these books that I'm showing right now, I found these at a flea market. So like I said, we started out with some Walmart packs. Then I went to Half Price Books. Stopped at a flea market. This was just a cover buy for me. This is Blackest Night, number 1. I think there's a ratio variant of this or an incentive, and it's in black and white. That's the one that you want to find. But these are just cover buys for me, as well as Blackest Night, number 8 of 8. I like this cover, so I had to get it. This is Dark Star and the Winter Guard. Just a dope cover, man. I like that a lot, so I went on ahead and picked it up. I thought this was a cool pickup. I started back to watching this series. They're on season 4 right now. I think I stopped watching it after season 2, so I had to get caught back up. This is Young Justice number 1. We've got Avengers West Coast number 61. This came out in 1990. This is where the Scarlet Witch gets revealed to be a Nexus being. Just a cover buy for me. Primordia number 1. I've shown this before. We've got X-Men Unlimited number 36. This came out in 1993. It's just a beautiful Joe Chiodo variant cover. I don't know if it's a variant, but it's a Joe Chiodo. No, it's not a variant. We've got Batman GCPD number 1. I think they're going to make a show or a series or something based off of Gotham City Police Department. So that's why I thought that was an interesting pickup. We've got Solar, Man of the Atom, number 46. I grabbed this because I think those later issues get harder to find. And the other reason why I bought this, check it out. Newsstand. I know Valiant newsstands are hard to find. I like this cover. Whenever I see it, I try and pick it up. This is Robin number 1. I've shown it before. There's some variants to this. I have yet to find them, but this is just the regular cover. Nice. We've got Prophet number 1. This came out in 1995. Just a dope Stephen Platt cover. Stephen Platt, I think, is making a comeback. Thanks to Moon Knight, people are becoming interested in his artwork again. So It was a no-brainer, easy pickup. If you like this, be on the lookout. There's a chromium cover to this also that could possibly do something in the future. We know we're going to get the Prophet. I guess they're going to make a TV series or something off of that. And Jake Gyllenhaal is the man that's going to be probably producing and starring in it. I might have shown this before. This was just a cover by. This is Hulk number one. Just a dope Jeff DeCall cover. That came out in 2017. I don't know if I've shown this before, but I've definitely been finding them. This is Teen Titans number 39. This came out in 2006. This, I believe, is the first full appearance of Miss Martian. Finally found this book. I probably have it in my collection somewhere, but this got hot back during the Loki show. This is Thor Annual number 18, just another variant of the female Loki. Like I said, it got hot for a minute, but it's definitely not anymore. And I found a few of these. We got Captain Britain and MI13, number 1. This book called Little Heat. I've also shown to you guys that number 4, number 5, and number 8. Those are probably the ones to be on the lookout for. But like I said, there was a few of these. I found number 2, number 3, and there's that number 4. This is the first time we see, I want to say, the Black Knight on the MI13 squad. And number 5 is the first time we see Blade. And number 8 is the first time they meet. Okay, check this out. This is the Uncanny Avengers number 2. This came out in This came out in 2015. This is written by Rick Remender. The cover art is by David Acuna. If you guys remember a couple hauls ago, I showed the first cover appearance of Luminous. Well, this is her first appearance. Also, in this, we have the High Evolutionary, and I did a little bit of research on that, and you find out that the High Evolutionary, he used genetic material from Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in order to create Luminous. So I thought that was kind of interesting. In this, you also get the first appearance of the Low Evolutionary, the first appearance of the Council of Anguish, and what that is Ghost. Murdered people from Counter Earth, and I believe Counter Earth was a planet that the High Evolutionary created. So, I mean, there's definitely spec that he's going to show up. Who knows what's going to go on, man? But I just thought this was an interesting pickup, and there's a lot of first appearances in this. I finally found this book, man. I'd actually given up on this, and then it just pops up. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 450. This came out in 2004. This is the first time X-23 shows up on the X-Men team, or in the X-Men title. And the last book that I picked up at this flea market, I was surprised to see this. Check it out. Conan the Barbarian, number 241. This came out in 1991. Just a dope Todd McFarlane cover. This spiked a while ago, a couple weeks ago, probably a couple months ago now. Everything Todd was just on fire. I went on eBay just to see how rare this is. As you can see, it's a newsstand. But there's actually quite a few newsstands that are online at pretty reasonable prices. But to find this in the wild for $1, yeah, you can't beat that. Okay, let me grab my next stack. Okay, everything that I'm getting ready to show now was from a local show that I went to a couple weeks ago. There's no spec on. Wait a minute. There's no spec on this. I just heard this was a great read. I finally found all six. This is the Invincible Iron Man #1. Extremists, part 1 of 6. Like I said, they're in decent condition, but like I said, these are just reader copies for me. I'm looking forward to digging into this story. I believe all these covers are Eddie Granoff, and I found all of them. #2 of 6, 3, 4, #5, and #6. I picked this up. This is Daredevil, number 54. This came out in 2003. This is, I think, a continuation of Maya Lopez, aka Echo's origin story. She's hot right now. No doubt about it. This is the Century #5. Came out in 2018. This is the Battle Lines variant. This is the first appearance of this. This is the first time the Century merged with the Void to become the God of Light. This was popular back when people were going crazy, all thing Null. Everybody was speculating on who was going to be the one to defeat Null, and they thought it might be the Century. And as soon as he showed up, he got ripped in half. Just crazy. So, speculation, just take it for what it's worth, man. Just enjoy the game, enjoy the ride, have a good time, man. Collect what you like. Definitely collect what you like. I've shown this before. This isn't the recalled version, but the cover's dope. This is Universe X Special Spidey #1. I've definitely shown this before. I went from never thinking I would find this to now I run into them quite frequently. This is, like I said, Divinity #1 from Valiant Comics. Finally found this book. We've got Wolverine Origins #13. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Dakin. Cover art's by Joe Quesada, and this came out in 2007. Let's keep it rolling. We got Spider-Girl #75. This came out in 2004. Cover artist is Ron Friends and Sal Buscema. This is the first time Spider-Girl dons the black suit. I'm getting closer to that cover that I want. I'm getting closer. Yeah, I can't believe it, but I grabbed one. Couldn't help myself. I think I actually have a couple of these somewhere, but I couldn't resist, man. This is Warlock in the Infinity Watch #1. We all know why this caught heat. Adam Warlock coming to the MCU. We've got the Spectacular Spider-Man #178. This came out in 1991. We've got the first appearance of Ashley Kafka. I believe she is running Ravencroft. Well, a clone version of her is. That's just a crazy story, but this is her first appearance. Doctor Strange, #80. This is some 1986 goodness right here. In this, we get the first cameo appearance of Rentro, that Minotaur looking beast or whatever that people are speculating on, that will probably show up in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I guess there were some pictures of some toys that are going to be released, and he is one of them that's going to come out in this set. Finally ran across this. This is Doctor Strange number 48. This came out in 1981. This is the first meeting between Strange and Brother Voodoo. Kind of found this right on time. This just popped. This is the West Coast Avengers number 21. This came out in 1987. This is when Moon Knight and I think Hank Pym joins the Avengers. The first time. This was a nice pickup. This is the Defenders number 18. This came out in 1974. It's written by Len Wein, penciled by Sal Buscema. I believe this is the first full appearance of the Wrecking Crew. And I also had to grab number 19. Check that out. I was surprised when I saw this. Well, it's not the greatest looking copy. It's definitely beat. It's beat up. It could definitely use a press, but it's not a very high grade copy. But for the first appearance of Jessica Jones, I wasn't leaving it in the box. And for 5, I went on ahead. I had to get it. This caught a little heat right before the Spider-Man movie. I think that died down kind of quickly, but this is the Web of Spider-Man number 100. This is the first time we see him in the spider armor. We got Teen Titans number 43. This came out in 2007. This is the first appearance and cover appearance of the Riddler's daughter, Enigma. We've got The Brightest Day, number 4. This came out in 2010. This is the first appearance of Jackson Hyde, the second Aqualad. So I've shown you his first cover. And now here's his first appearance. I thought this was a nice pickup. I think this is a David Finch cover. This was a nice little show, man. I picked up some good stuff. Really did. I was happy with everything that I found. This is the Order number 8. This is the first appearance of Ezekiel Stain, the son of, what's his father's name? Is it Obadiah? Obadiah Stain? Something like that. Man, I finally found this book. We've got the New X-Men number 31. This came out in 2006. We got the first appearance of Gamora, the nemesis of X-23. Man, I could never find this book. You know, some things are just easy to come across. Some things, it's not that this is a hot book or anything. It's just one that I knew about and was trying to find. When you forget about it, it just shows up. Another book that I just could not find until now. We've got the Fantastic Four, number 511. This came out in 2004. This is the first appearance of the One Above All. And like I said, I couldn't find this either. And then at this show, I find 1, 2, 3 copies of that. That's how it works. Crazy, right? Another book that I was glad that I found. I was looking for it. This is Star Wars Darth Vader, number 7. This came out in 2018. Just some more appearances, first appearances of the Inquisitors. I think I've got them covered now. I think I got all of their first appearances covered. I think. But you know how this game goes. Somebody's going to find something and they're going to pop up somewhere else too. So we'll see. But I found two of these. That was a nice little pickup. We've got The Amazing Spider-Man Grim Hunt, Part 1. This is issue 634. I found 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Of course, I can't find that 637. I think that's the one that you want, but I will. I'm getting closer. I think I've found 634 before, so this is my first time finding these two, so I'm getting closer. I've shown this book before, as well as the variant. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, number 9, Part 1 of the Spider-Verse. This is the second full appearance of Spider-Gwen. And I also found this. This is catching some heat, so I found this right on time. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, number 10. This is the first appearance of Spider-Punk. And we got The Amazing Spider-Man number 12, Part 4. I finally found this, the first appearance of Leo Pardon. Man, I've been looking for this, just could never run across it. Like I said, I finally got it. Speaking of a book that I could never find, but finally have now, this is The Amazing Spider-Man number 30. We've got the first Ezekiel and Moreland. And this, I believe, is a J. Scott Campbell cover. Well, this come out in the year 2000? Like I said, I've been looking for these books, man. Could never run across them. Until now. Just a dope cover. I'm hearing this might be a little difficult to find. This is the Weekend Presents Starboy number 1. This came out in 2018. First appearance of the new Starboy. I think there's a second print of this. Speaking of finding something right on time, check it out. We got Spider-Man India number 1. Came out in 2005. We've got the first appearance of Pavid. Yeah, I can't get that out. There's no way. I'm not even going to try. But anyway, this is catching some heat because the new Into the Spider-Verse 2, the animated series, they showed when he was traveling through the dimensions, I guess. One of the stops that he went through or passed through, the words were coming up in India. So, you know, that got this book kind of hot. Man, I can't believe it. I finally found this book too. We got The Exiles, number 3. This came out in 2018. This is the first appearance of Peggy Carter as Captain America. Man, this has been a tough book to find. Speaking of tough books to find, I finally got this bad boy. I couldn't believe it. We got Captain Marvel number 16. First appearance of Phyla Vell. Man, I've been looking for this book what seems like forever. This thing came out in 2005, 2004. Dang, this has been a tough book to find, man. When I pulled this out the box, the guy that they were his books, he was like, there it is. I've been trying to find that book. He was like, man, that thing is one up. He was like, well, I'm going to let you get it at the price that you got it since you found it before I did. But he was like, man, that was a good pull. So, like I said, I think I found this at the right time. Captain Marvel number 16. Speaking of a book that I've been wanting, and every time I'm out, I tried to find it and could never run across it. But for some reason, I just want it. You know, when you just want a book, you don't care, you want it, but you want to find it out in the wild. You don't want to pay for it online. This is one of those books. Finally found this. Amazing Fantasies number 10. This came out in 2005. This is the first appearance of Nina Price as the Vampire by Night. And not only did I find one, check it out. I found two of those bad boys. This has been something that's been going on for the last 2 years, man. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't find this. This thing got hot and the well dried up. I've done a lot of digging over 2 years and could never find it. So I was glad to finally lay this dog to rest. Man. All right, check it out. I think I've shown this before. Maybe, maybe not. But this is Bitterroot number 4. Just a dope David Mack cover. And I went from having 0 Bitterroot number 1 to finding 2 high price variants. We've got the Bitterroot number 1. This is the Mike Mignola variant, Mignola variant. And I also found, check it out, the Dennis Cowan variant. Nice. And the last book that I picked up at this show, another book that I've been trying forever to find and just couldn't do it. Check it out. X-Force number 116. This came out in 2001. This is the first appearance of the Ecstatic. And now did I find it? I found a newsstand. That is dope. All right, let me grab my final stack. These are what I picked up from my LCSs, as well as some online pickups. So we've got Radiant Black number 7. I gotta do some more research on this. I got the first issue of Radiant Black when it came out. I think I got a couple of the covers, and then I kind of fell off. But there seems to be a lot of heat behind this. People, I guess, are enjoying this title. But anyway, I believe there's a first appearance in this. So don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Found another She-Hulk number 1 to call. I've been grabbing these when I see them, man. Nocterra number 6. We got the first appearance. This character right here. We know Nocterra's coming. So we'll have to wait and see. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man number 1. The Renew Your Vows. Ant-size variant. I've been picking these up when I find them. Of course, the more pricey one is the one with what's her name? Elsa Bloodstone on the cover, but this is a pretty smooth picture on the back. That's kind of dope. You know, since I found that Spider-Man India, shout out to Keep It Thorough. He kind of brought these up, so they were on my radar. And then, like I said, once I found that Spider-Man India, I'm like, why not? They're there. Let me grab them. We got the Web Warriors Number one. This came out in 2016, man. I believe this is just the regular cover A. I grabbed two of those. Spider India, Spider Ham, you know the rest of them. So we'll see. I also found the hip hop variant. As well as the retailer incentive, the 1 in 25. I believe this is cover artist is Humberto Ramos. And I also found the 1 in 25 Trad Moore Web Warriors #1. This one came out in 2015, so this is prior, I believe, prior to this. I think. Like I said, do your research, but it was there. I had to get it. Check this beautiful cover out. We've got Superman Unchained #4. This came out in 2013. Like I said, that's just a beautiful Gilliam March cover, man. That thing is, man. And I found two of these. Had to get them. At first, I thought this was done by Tula Lotte, but it's Gilliam March. We've got the Defenders #4. This came out in 2013. The cover art is done by Dale Keown. Just a dope 1 in 25 incentive variant. We've got Cage #1. This came out in 2016. This is a second print. And the reason why I grabbed it, I was looking for this right here. And because I knew I had seen it before, and it's still there. Apparently, this is a hard book to find. This is Cage #2. This is a 1 in 25 Bruce Timm incentive variant cover. And this was there. This is Cage #3. Bill Pressing is the cover artist on this. But like I said, if you guys see this right here, you might want to think about grabbing it. Some of these are, I guess, extremely hard to find. You're not even gonna see this online to purchase. This one, yeah, there's a couple of these on eBay. This was just a cover buy for me. I liked it. I kept looking at it online, finally pulled the trigger. This is just Critters #1. This is a limited edition. 250 of these were made for the Baltimore Comic Con. I'd always had these on my radar. Finally went on ahead and grabbed it. I still haven't got that first appearance for PandaCon yet, but I'm keeping my eyes open. I believe his first appearance is Distant Soil. Is it #8? Anyway, this is PandaCon in his first solo series. I think I got the run on this. I got #1, the special that came with it, the special that came out. I got #2. #3. And #4. Like I said, his first appearance is that Distant Soil. I'm not sure on the number, but if you guys are interested, go check it out. But the title is Distant Soil. Distant Soil. I think it's #8. Grabbed another one of these. This is that Leave It to Chance #1. Like I said, just some I'm looking at. I picked up a couple of these when they came out. This is that Gunslinger Spawn. This is the GameStop exclusive variant. And I grabbed 3 of these. I think the only difference between this and the one that came out that you get at your LCS is the background color is different. Finally got this. This is Erratic #1. I read this story. It's not bad. It could definitely be an animated series, something that kids I think would like. But anyway, this is the John Boy Meyer cover. Been wanting it for a while. Finally got a chance to get it. Check this out. We've got the Department of Truth #13. This is a variant store exclusive that one of the first store exclusives for this that I definitely wanted. We're homaging. We got we're homaging Batman #423, that McFarlane cover art. It's just a beautiful cover, man. Like I said, when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, let me get that. And I picked up 2 of those. Department of Truth #13. And one of my favorite Black Cat covers. This is a 1 in 25, I believe. 1 in 25 or 1 in 10, 1 in 15. It's just Black Cat #1. I don't know what it is. I just like this cover. It doesn't go for a lot, but there's something about it. It's a Sarah Pacelli. We'll see. We'll see if my instincts were right. I found a couple of these, and like I said, I picked up a couple more. Anytime I can get them at a great price, I'm going to keep on getting them. I just think there's something about this cover. Speaking of a cover buy, we've got Marvel Knights #6. Just a dope negative space variant of the Century. Nice. And even though the movie is not great, getting great reviews, I wasn't seen it. It was decent. I'm gonna have to watch it again a couple of times, but it definitely didn't have that old school feel. But I'm glad to have finally gotten this. I can't believe I never had this in my collection. I'm a huge Matrix fan. But anyway, this is the Matrix. This is what they gave. This is what was given back in what, 99 at the movie theater. I never got this, never had it, but they recalled it because of the violence. So I was glad to finally pick this up. Speaking of a dope pickup, I just never thought I would get this because the price just went out of control. And I got this for a steal, man. I stole this. This is Werewolf by Night #4. This came out in 1972. This is the first appearance of the Darkhold. The first time the Darkhold was mentioned right here. Like I said, you guys already know I'm specking big time on everything Darkhold. I wanted this book. Just once it blew up, I was like, yeah, I'm never going to get that. I got this for nothing. Just sometimes things go your way, man. Speaking of things going your way, this was a dope pickup. I got this at the right time. Check this out. We got Bay City Jive, #1 of 3. And what makes this such a great pickup? This is a early J. Scott Campbell cover. Man, this thing is going for crazy money online. Just crazy. I guess it's a hard variant to find. But I found it in a set, man. I got #1, #2, and #3. Just great pickup, man. Great pickup. I've been trying to get this book forever and a day. Finally found an opportunity to snatch one up. We've got Spider-Man #234. the second print. First appearance of the Sinister Six with Miles Morales. We already know they got plans for is it Spot? He's gonna show up in the new movie. Um, it's possible, man. We'll see. Everybody thought we might get the Sinister Six in that new Spider-Man movie. Have you guys seen that? That was off the chain. I enjoyed it. It was good to see. Well, I'm not going to. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it was definitely very entertaining. But like I said, I've been looking for this for a while. I finally found it at a great price. Got another one of those steals. And rounding it out, I've shown this title before. This is a variant. We've got Pretty Violent, #1. This is the fried pie variant. I also picked up the Bill Mackey variant. And the variant that I want took me a while to get, but I finally got them. Found them for a great price. Great price. But there's no spec on these right now. You know, these aren't on anybody's radar. I just something about it. I liked it, so I was picking them up. But check it out. This is the Bishop variant, and this one is limited to 500 copies. And I got 3 of these bad boys. Just a nice pickup. Just dope pickup. All right, we're just about to the end. So like I said, man, I got everything in this video but the kitchen sink. I mean, I got everything in this video. The last couple of books that I want to show, check this out. This is Ordinary Gods, #1. Just a beautiful store variant. I mean, this is a 9.8. You guys already know when I'm online. If I can get them for nothing, I'm on them. And I got this for a great price, man. Just great price. Less than what it costs to slab it. Also got the variant for that. Another store variant, that is. Ordinary Gods. I guess the cover artist is Christopher Becker. Another 9.8, man. I got this for half of what it costs to get it slabbed. Yeah, just crazy. Crazy. Like I said, I enjoyed this story. There's no spec on this, but when I saw this at that price, I just couldn't leave it. I had to get it. Now, these last 2 books, like I said, this should have been the end of my haul video, but when I got this other one, man, but let me show this first. Rounding out my Miles Morales. I had to get this. He didn't show up. I was hoping that he would in the movie, but he didn't, but that's all right. Because I'm covered. This is Ultimate Fallout, #4, second print, the Sarah Pacelli. I kept looking at raw copies of this, and they just looked so bad. I finally got 9.6 at a price that I liked, and it's from CBCS. Hey, man, sometimes you just got to keep an eye out. You just never know what you're going to come across. And like I said, I was like a graded 9.6 of this. I'm going to keep my eyes out. I might pick up some later on since we definitely have time now. We know he's not going to be in a movie anytime soon, but I'm good. I've got the first appearance. I've got the other second print where he comes out in front of the trade dress, and now I have the Pacelli variant. So I'm good. But like I said, this should have been the conclusion to the video. This should have been where I ended it. But man, I got one more book. And we're going to call it for 2021. Check this out. When I got this, I never thought I would get this because this book has been ridiculous for a long time. I mean, a long time. And I picked this up for a great price. Check it out. A book I never thought I would get. We got Invincible Iron Man, number 7, The Women of Power. You already know this is that Riri Williams goodness. First appearance, first full cameo. Who cares? First Riri Williams. Like I said, I've been collecting those Women of Power variants. I think I only got a couple more to go. But this was one that I was like, yeah, I'm never going to get it. You never know, man. And with that, man, this has been a big one. Like I said, I figured I would go out in style. This is how we're going to end 2021. If you managed to hang with me throughout the entire video, right on. If not, watch it in pieces, man. Like I said, I got a lot of good stuff in here. Just a lot of good stuff. So, with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your holidays. Have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Happy New Year. And with that, this is your boy, 666. Until next time, I'm out.